Okay. I'm recognizing that when I freestyle, I mislead people. Unintentionally, though. Unintentionally. I'm very against misleading. I'm very against lying. And I'm very against deceiving. So, since I'm against misleading, it should be kind of troubling for me to say this while I'm trying to figure it out. When I freestyle, I mislead. Just that's the point of what I'm trying to say. What is freestyling, first of all? Well, freestyling is when you're not scripting something. Like right now, what I'm doing, I'm just saying it. Fuck scripting it. I'm usually known for scripting what I have to say. If I ever script it out, I say it accurately. But when I freestyle it, sometimes I mislead. Now, that means that in the future, I may look back on these videos or my music or whatever, and I'm going to think back and be like, man, I just wish I could have said it this way because I misled unintentionally. Now, why does this happen is because of lack of proper terms. I don't know all vocabulary words in the whole fucking world, and a lot of times I try to express myself some way, but I use the wrong words. So I would have to fix that about myself. And this is the issue, and this is what I'm realizing right now. This is what I'm figuring out, that it's really the vocabulary words I use that are fucking up my speech. It's fucking it all up. So that's what I have to learn. I have to learn all the words, and I have to know myself a little bit more to really understand what I'm trying to say, man. I fucking suck at expressing myself. If you still don't understand what I'm trying to say in this video, this is how much I suck. This is day one. This is like the beginning. So it's all good, man. Later on, I'm gonna look back on this shit and I'm gonna be like, man, I seriously improved on my speech. But that's where I'm at, man. I'm trying to improve my speech. That's like the whole point of what I'm thinking about today. It's like the struggle, the beginning. I really need to improve my speech to make better videos, to express myself fully. Now, when do I have my speech perfected? Well, I know that when I'm confident, I have perfect speech. I'm a fucking god when it comes to speaking. I go on interviews, I talk to people in the streets. When I'm confident, when I'm on that confident mode, fuck, man, everybody thinks of me as like the king and shit. When I'm confident, that's when I'm good at speeching. Yeah. So another thing that fucks me up is, okay, I lose my train of thought. There you go. I lose my train of thought. And I get distracted a lot. I'm realizing that I get distracted so many times when I'm trying to express myself, and I'm saying something one way and then I go to another direction and I'm going off topic. But that's because of my consciousness, man. Like, I blame my consciousness for that. I'm cursed and I'm gifted at the same time. I have a supreme higher consciousness. That means I'm supremely aware of everything around me. I'm aware, and it's not exactly everything. Please don't get it twisted, man. Now people are gonna start getting shit twisted, but it's not exactly everything. It's just for the most part, like things that you would have never thought about. For example, as I'm presenting myself, I'm also being, instead of just being in the eyes of the presenter, I'm also in the eyes of the audience. That's how conscious I am. Like, I'm able to see myself and how I'm sounding and what I'm saying. I'm able to like recognize that. It's something like that, man. I'm just like on the eyes of the guy on stage and the eyes of the guys watching the guy on stage. I'm both. I'm not just one guy. So that's a consciousness that I have. Like, I'm supremely aware of that. And that fucks me up a lot. It's good because it helps me recognize things about life. I really understand humans because of this. And it's bad because it fucks me up with my speech. So I would have to learn how to focus. I have to go on a session or on a fucking class or whatever, where I just need to learn how to focus and how to improve my vocabulary. Once I'm done with that, I'll be able to express myself to the fullest, anytime, any moment. And that's kind of like one of my struggles right now, this speech. I guess the main point to all this is that I'm really trying to become one take Drake. When I learn how to speak well, then I'll be able to do everything in one take. I usually always have to go back and edit, and I'm trying to avoid editing. It's just gonna make my life easier. That's the whole point of this shit. Thank you for listening. Peace.